Another shocking scene has unfolded, this time in Liverpool, where a knife-wielding man was arrested. In the footage we're about to show you, this individual, a migrant, can clearly be heard shouting, "I'm from South Africa, I hate your country." We will show you this clip in today's video, but first make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel for more British content. Now let's stop right there. If this man openly admits he despises Britain, why is he here at all? Nobody is forcing him to stay. If he truly hates this country so much, the solution is simple. Go back to where you came from. This isn't just some random outburst. It highlights a much deeper problem we're facing. Too many of these people arrive here with no intention of integrating, no intention of contributing, and absolutely no respect for the nation or its people. They expect to reap the benefits of living in the UK, while openly showing contempt for the very country that provides them food, housing, and safety. That is not a pillar of the community. That is a problem. When someone walks our streets carrying a knife, shouting hatred towards Britain, it's not only a criminal threat, it's an insult to every hard-working, law-abiding citizen who calls this country home. Respect works both ways. And yet, time and time again, we are told to simply put up with this kind of behaviour. Ordinary British people are expected to stay quiet, not ask questions, and not call it out for what it really is. But let's be honest. If roles were reversed, if a British citizen went to another country and shouted hatred towards that nation while brandishing a knife, what do you think would happen? They wouldn't get a free hotel room or sympathy from politicians. They'd be thrown straight out. Here in Britain, however, the system seems to bend over backwards, even when faced with people who openly despise our way of life. This is yet another reminder of how broken things have become. A nation should never be expected to tolerate those who hate it from within. If you come to Britain, you respect Britain. If you can't do that, then you don't belong here. Simple as that. Have a watch of this madness.
From South Africa. I hate your country. Hear this, deport me. I don't want to talk to me.
Don't be racist towards them.
I don't want to. Me, let me say it, I'm arrested. I don't want to. Put me in the van. Put me in the van.
Young boys.
Put me in the van. Why am I still here?
Fighting in the street.
Why am I still here?
Two young lads. He's a black man.
Put me in the van.
It was too young.
You know it's nothing to do with
it. It is.
Listen, it was too young. If you do your research properly.
At the end of the day, this isn't just about one knife-wielding man in Liverpool, it's about the bigger picture. Time and time again, we're seeing migrants come here, show zero respect for Britain, and in some cases even pose a direct danger to our communities. And what do we get in return? Excuses, silence, and a system that continues to put the feelings of these people above the safety of ordinary Brits. If someone openly says, "I hate your country," while walking our streets armed with a knife, that should be the end of the conversation. They don't belong here. The government needs to wake up and start protecting British people first, before more of these incidents spiral out of control. In other news, a gang of rogue gardeners have been jailed after conning an elderly man out of £36,000 for dodgy work. Scott Cochran, 35, Daniel Coker, 39, Aaron Frigate, 27, and Penny Jane Barney, 57, were sentenced at Bournemouth Crown Court for their roles in the scheme which left the pensioner's garden in a terrible mess. The scam began after the victim was approached at his home with an offer to trim his hedges. The rogue traders then demanded £1,600 for their negligible work and turned up at the house repeatedly over the next few days to aggressively coerce the victim to fork out more cash for jobs around the garden. The gang repeatedly lied to the victim, telling him that his trees were diseased and needed to be chopped down. 5 fully grown trees were unnecessarily felled, while a sycamore was cut back from 60 feet to just 15, and a conifer was reduced to half its height. After the shoddy work was completed, the victim paid £36,600 in cash and cheque payments to the group. An investigation was subsequently carried out by Dorset Council's Trading Standards Department, who found the man had been charged 10 times more than he should have been. Authorities uncovered the money had been laundered through numerous bank accounts before identifying Coker and Cochran as the main culprits. Investigators found that Frigo had deposited a £25,000 cheque from the victim into his bank account before dishing out the spoils to Coker and Cochran via Barney. Coker and Cochran were identified by the victim during an identity parade. Judge Fuller KC said Barney had turned a blind eye to the source of the proceeds and had knowingly laundered the money for financial gain. The judge labeled Coker a seasoned offender before jailing him for 6 years and 7 months. Cochran was given a prison term of 3 years and 7 months, while Barney received a 12-month suspended sentence. Frigo previously admitted the offence at Poole Magistrates Court and was ordered to pay £1,500 in compensation before being slapped with a 12-week jail term suspended for a year. The victim told Bournemouth Crown Court, "It has been 2 years since the men targeted me, and I still remember those 2 weeks very well, and parts of it still haunt me. The actions of Daniel Coker, Scott Cochran, and Aaron Frigo have had a distinct impact on my quality of life. These men left my garden in a terrible mess. I'm still concerned about the state of it today. Every morning when I wake up, I think of what these men did and just hope that nothing similar ever happens to me or anyone like me again. And I am fearful of being targeted again." Dorset Council's Cabinet Member for Health and Housing Gil Taylor warned the public to never agree to work from unexpected doorstep callers. Millions of older people across the UK are set to receive a financial boost worth up to £460 before Christmas, with 3 separate payments from the Department for Work and pensions arriving automatically in the coming weeks. Rising energy bills and household costs have put extra pressure on pensioners this year, making winter support payments particularly important. Eligible pensioners will not need to fill out any forms or make applications. The money will arrive directly in their bank accounts over the coming weeks, providing timely relief exactly when it is needed. Around 12 million older people are expected to benefit from this winter package. Here is the full list of payments. 1. Winter fuel payment provides £200 for each household where someone receives the state pension. Those aged 80 or above will receive £300 to help cover heating costs. People with higher incomes above £35,000 will still receive it initially, but HMRC will later reclaim the money through pay or self-assessment tax returns. 2. Warm Home Discount offers a one-off £150 credit applied directly to electricity accounts. For households using prepayment meters or pay-as-you-go systems, a £150 voucher is provided instead to top up meters. Energy suppliers fund the scheme, and some have already started accepting applications for this year's round. It is worth checking with your provider to see if applications are open. Third Christmas bonus, a tax-free £10 payment arriving in early December. It is available to everyone receiving the state pension and various other benefits. While £10 may seem modest, it provides a welcome contribution to festive costs and can help stretch household budgets. These 3 payments combined can provide up to £460 in extra support for pensioners. For households with someone over 80, that means £300 from the winter fuel payment, £150 from the warm home discount, and £10 from the Christmas bonus. The timing of the payments could be particularly useful, arriving in the weeks leading up to Christmas when household budgets are under pressure. Having the money arrive automatically ensures pensioners do not have to worry about missing deadlines or navigating complicated application processes. This winter support could make a tangible difference when temperatures drop and heating becomes essential. It helps pensioners keep their homes warm without having to choose between paying energy bills and other necessities. This comes after political pressure to reinstate the full winter fuel payment, which was initially scrapped last winter, with 9.3 million people missing out from the year prior. Millions of older people are set to benefit, highlighting the scale of the DWP's winter support package. The combination of automatic payments, staggered timing, and targeted assistance ensures that help reaches those who need it most. With energy costs remaining high, this support will ease financial pressure during the coldest months of the year. For pensioners, receiving these payments provides reassurance and stability at a time when household budgets are stretched. The system has become a vital lifeline for older people, helping them avoid the difficult choices many face in winter. These DWP payments represent a significant commitment to ensuring older people can manage rising energy costs and other household expenses this winter. What are your thoughts on what we discussed in today's video? Let me know down in the comment section below. If you have not yet already, make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more British content. Thank you, take care, goodbye.